everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole. I'm a 33-year-old cash budgeter in Virginia. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom to two littles and am on a journey to become debt-free as well as just get more financially stable. Today we are going to be doing our cash stuffing for the second paycheck of August. Hopefully you would have watched my cash planning video already before watching this, but if not, um, that isn't a bad thing because we had some wrong math on my cash planning sheet that we did together. And the when my husband's paycheck came in, the amount was a little bit different, a little bit more than we were expecting. So altogether, we are going to be cash stuffing 700 $1,771. And I have my cash planning sheet right here. Our cash is ready to go. So if that sounds like content that you would enjoy, please stick around and think about subscribing and liking this video and leaving a comment below. At the time that I am filming this, I think I have about 60 subscribers on here, which doesn't sound like much, but for the fact that I've only been doing this for less than a month, I think I'm quite happy with that. So I appreciate all of you being here and sharing my channel and just supporting me and my family on this journey. Obviously, I would love to be able to get monetized at some point, but for now, having these videos is a great way that is keeping me accountable and is forcing me to look at my budget way more often than I was, and really try and keep up with it because I'm filming it and wanting to put videos out there. So, um, again, thank you. And I know I've said it before, but this shadow I have going on, it's driving me crazy. But I have a window over here, I have a light over here, and the two are conflicting today. So, hope you don't mind. First, before we do our cash stuffing, I do want to do a little bit of Happy Meal. I have been waiting for this. It is from Bookish Mama Budgets, and I ordered one of her A7. Oh, sorry for that noise. I had pre-opened it, but didn't realize it had stuck. I ordered one of her A7 binders, and it looks like she sent some freebies. Sorry if the angle shifted a little bit. I bumped my camera pretty good and had to fix it. Sorry for the crinkle noise. Let's see what she sent. So Bookish Mama Budgets, Budget with Carly, Steph's on a Budget, Budget with Amanda, and Stuff and Budget. I believe those 5 channels are probably the channels that were some of the channels that I started watching originally, and then I order from them quite often. So you're going to see a lot of their stock in my setup and in my binders. I'm also a member of Budget with Carly and Steph's on a Budget on their Ko-fi, and I'm currently a member of Bookish Mama Budgets as well, but just for digitals. I am looking for new shops to support. I'm wanting to get a little bit more variety into my setups, especially when it comes to the mini challenges and the scratch off challenges. I love the like really pretty aesthetic vellum and like tracker style challenges, but I don't really using them in my setup very much right now. So a lot of the other shops that I really love, like Budget with Maddie, Remarkable Dollar, Purely Budgets, Millennial Dollar, all of those, I have their things too, but unfortunately they're just not in my setup right now. But anyway, so if you are a up and coming shop, or you know of some of your favorite shops that I have not mentioned, list them below in the comments for me so I can go check them out. But anyway, this is what I ordered. I ordered a little A7 binder. I really wanted one of these, and I was going to just make one myself, but I thought, why not support a fellow shop, even though she's way more established than I am. But I wanted this. Initially, I wanted this for my tiny challenges, but I'm realizing that, okay, it is a pocket. So why isn't this one opening? Is this one? Okay, this is just the cover. So that's not a pocket, but it should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 pockets. This should be a pocket. Why would you only do 7 pockets? I'm gonna have to look because I don't want to. I doubt she would have forgotten to cut it. It looks like it's only a single piece of cardstock in there. So we have 7 pockets, um, which is a very odd number, like I said. But my idea was I wanted to put my tiny challenges in here and get them out of my minis binder so they don't get mixed up, and use this as its own little savings challenge. And I can write on here which I use my tinies to fund my bigger challenges. So then each envelope would have a challenge that it would be going towards. So super cute, super fun. I loved all the fun patterns that she used. So this is fantastic. I love it. And then let's see what freebies she sent because I don't think I ordered anything else. I think I only ordered the book. I had other stuff in my cart, I'm sure, but so here is all her info. I'm sure you know who she is. It's Lindsay, and she's another bookish mama, obviously. This is a cute little mini challenge. And then scratch, roll, and save. It looks like it's some little aliens and planets. All her stuff is double-sided, which I think is so cute. I do not do double-sided because honestly, I just don't feel like I have the patience for that. But these are super cute. So thank you so much, Lindsay. And I obviously will be ordering again from you soon. Now that that's done, hopefully you will be seeing that binder in my rotation soon, but let's get on with the cash stuffing. So I am filming this on Thursday, which normally I would film this on Friday, but it's been a weird week and I'm trying to get videos up like daily right now, I feel like. So I'm filming this on Thursday and it's payday for us. You are probably going to be seeing this tomorrow on Friday. So Buffer is going to be getting $245. And I am going to try and at least put basic info on my trackers this time. So, and then I'll finish them when off camera, but um, it's going to get $245, but I don't know the denominations of that because that was actually money that I needed to put back into our savings buffer. So this says weekly buffer, but in reality, it's just buffer. It's technically an extension of our buffer account in our bank, but it's like my rotating envelope. It's weird. Childcare. If you watched my cash planning, I explained this. We are not budgeting for any childcare this paycheck because my son is going to be starting preschool. So I do not need to be, I don't need to send him to his childcare. But I am talking to my provider, my babysitter. She's amazing about potentially starting to watch my daughter, my 16-month-old. So next paycheck, we may be doing that again. Eating out is going to get $100. And we are just going to do 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Gas buffer is not getting anything. And I leave our gas money in the account because who has time to go inside and pay for gas nowadays? And also I mentioned we had some wrong math and stuff going on. One of the things we changed was my grocery. Originally, we were going to be stuffing $300 into grocery, but I changed it to $200 mainly because I actually went to Sam's Club first thing this morning because my mom wanted to go. So she asked if I needed to go so she could help me with my kids, which was actually pretty nice of her. And I spent $138. So some of that, and I used my bank card because I hadn't done my cash stuffing yet. So um, we are only going to stuff 200 now. And I know you're probably thinking why, if you were doing 300 minus the 138, that's not 200, obviously, but we do have a buffer and it just made more sense to me to do 200. My husband is going to be getting $60 in his envelope, and this is basically his buffer. I've said it before. He has his own checking account that I use, or he uses, so that he doesn't accidentally spend our bill money in our main checking account. And I've already transferred, he's getting $100 for this pay period, but I already transferred $40 to him, and then I put $60 in here just so he doesn't spend all his money at one time because that's how he is. Next up is going to be kiddos, who still has this money in here that I need to actually take this out. So let's put this to the side. for a second. They are going to get their regular $10 in here, and I just don't want to get that mixed up. So let me see. So when we get to my low priority binder, I will put this money. Let's make a note that they need to get, how much was that? 57. 57. So I will be putting $57 in their binder section. Miscellaneous is not getting anything. It never does. My envelope is getting $50. And I'm getting 20, 40, 50. And this 20 is awful. And this is kind of just my little sinking fund. If I want to get food or I want to buy something, I take that money out of here. Pet care is getting $30, which we haven't been stuffing pet care, and I was letting my grocery budget or my Costco and Sam's budget eat that cost, and I don't want to do that anymore, or if I don't have to, so I wanted to stuff that. Okay, so that is it for my main expenses. Now we're going to do my high priority section, which is just little sinking funds that I go into these envelopes often, but they're not considered like my weekly expenses. Costco is going to be getting $50. I don't need that. And I actually do need to go to Costco just because we've started getting my daughter's milk from Costco, and there's a few snack items that we like to get from Costco that Sam's does not have. Um, so I will be going to Costco this pay period as well, which is different than normal. I normally only go once a month, but I'm probably going to have to start going every other pay period unless I buy double milk. So I have to check and see how the dates work on the milk that my daughter drinks, because if it lasts longer than the average milk does, which I think it does, I might get multiple of them so I can just go to Costco once a month. So now we're on health and baby, who is getting, not who, it's not a person, is getting at $25. And it already had some money in it. So now we have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3. We have $33 in there. And I don't need any diapers right now, but I do know that I do need some little bags for my daughter's like diaper pail. And there was something else that I needed as well that I can't think of. Let's see, where are we at now? Household is getting 15. So, and it already had $10 in it. So 10 of 15, but I'm going to, no, I'll leave it like that because I had to buy some dishwasher pods today. So I may end up having to pull money from there if I go over in my, what's it called? In my grocery budget, which it seems like that always happens. I always end up going over in my grocery budget. So I have to pull from my sinking funds, which is what they're there for. Medical is going to get 25. I hadn't been stuffing medical in our paychecks. I've been using our savings challenges to fund this, but now it has 50, 70, 80, $5. But we've had a few medical bills that I know are coming, and I need to make sure we can pay those. And I also have a medical bill from my daughter's cardiology appointment that we had a few, I think, months back now that I had forgotten about. So I made half a payment on it it was either last pay period or the pay period before that, but I need to finish paying that off as well before they get, angry, because I swear I absolutely hate paying for medical expenses. Um, and as horrible as it is, I know for a fact that I know I have medical debt. And I'm pretty sure I may even have some collections out there for medical, because medical to me is just so hard to deal with, especially when like the big medical things happen. My children are both IVF babies. We struggled with infertility for 5 years, and until we got pregnant with my son in 2021. And that was very costly, and it was very emotional. It was a very, very, very hard time in our life. And that honestly is where a lot of our debt came from. Um, between just the medical cost of everything that we had going on, as well as the emotional side of, you know, just spending too much money. So that is where we are playing a lot of our catch up. But we do have X amount of medical bills on top of our IVF debt that we had. And most of our IVF debt, I believe, has been paid off. And now we're just paying off um, our like my pregnancies and hospital stays and births of the kids. Both my kids were also preemies and were in the NICU. So I had a like 3 week hospital stay when my daughter was born. So it's a whole thing. But long story short, I really do not like medical debts. So anyway, memberships is getting $10. Sorry for that whole rant that we just did. And registration is not getting stuffed, but I am paying for my registration, and then taxes has yet to get stuffed. This is not taxes like Etsy taxes. I have not set up anything for that yet because I've not got paid from Etsy yet. Um, and so this is actually a sinking fund for our personal property taxes that we pay twice a year. And we pay our next one that we will pay for that is in December. So I do need to start putting some money aside for that, but I will probably just use savings challenges. All right, so next up is going to be, let's do our monthly bills real quick. This is where we're going to put the money for half of our mortgage payment, which is $600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have so many 50s? I don't know. Okay. And then I think that is all we are putting in here for right now until we do any unstuffing that we have to do. That was just a quick little section. So now let's go to my sinking funds binder, and I believe the only thing we're stuffing in here is my business section. And this will either go towards supplies that I need, shipping, anything like that for my Etsy, or to pay off or to put extra money towards the credit card that I have for my business. So there's that. And then let's see, I think holidays. Did I leave that or put that in here? Yes. So holidays is going to be getting $25. And I will pull this money back out to reallocate it into, oops, we did. We reallocated what was already in there. So now we're going to put $25 in here, and we will add that to my holiday savings challenges during our savings, our Sunday savings. And I think I did low denominations. Yes, I wanted to do fives and ones. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Those are horrible fives. Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. These are disgusting. Those are going in the back. Oh, those are gross. And then 5 ones. There we go. Okay. And then the only thing would be we need to put that $57 into my kids' clothing section. Plus 57. So let's get that back out. 50, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and like I said, that was money that the remaining money that I had from their Once Upon a Child buyback that I did on some of their old clothes. Oh gosh, these binders are stuffed so much. I have so many different envelopes, and I really need to downsize, I think, because I really don't want to add in another binder, but I might have to. Okay, what's next? Is that it? Oh, we need to go back to the buffer now. Buffer, buffer, buffer. And we're putting 245. So that's 150. Oh Lord, 150. Ugh. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, right? Am I doing this right? Let's see. 150 plus 80, 230, and then 45. Okay. And this is supposed to be back to the bank. Okay. All right, so what do we have left? we should have everything that we have left now is what we should be putting towards our savings challenges. But it looks like I have way too many 20s. So I'm going to be needing to do a little bit of a condensing. So let's pull, I know I have, we just did my debt binder. We did my debt binder not too long ago, and I know I put a ton of ones in here. So let's see if we can put any 20s in here. Well, here's, wow, why does this one have so much in it? Oh, because it's a safe 60. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can take the 10 ones and the 10 and add a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ooh, they gave me a 20 with a hole in it. I want to put that one to the side because I need to put that in like my wallet or something. All right, challenge number 2 is actually empty. We still need to put one in there. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so if I'm not able to get enough small bills, I will probably just go to the ATM and deposit these 20s and pull out some smaller bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I definitely have enough ones. I have a ton of ones, it looks like. So I am not sure what we are going to do with this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Not enough to put a 20 there. This, and I believe this has already been condensed back here. Yes. Okay, so that was not very helpful. So let's just take a peek at my mini savings challenges and see what we have. $6. This already has a 20 in it. Okay, I think I just did my, I didn't have my denominations on me when I went to the bank. So, and I didn't really want to get a ton of small things, but apparently I should have. I do recycle my money a lot, so there is a chance that like I can still get what I need, but it's not looking like I have it here. So that's okay. All right, let's see. We are just going to, oh, I forgot. We need to put my kids. Let's go ahead and stuff their letter bucks, which I don't remember what binder this is in. Let's go into this one. Let's see, does Christmas week? Nope. I can put a 50 in there, but that's not very helpful. Okay, let's go to the back. And each of my kids, I ended up getting, so I save the D and C bucks for my daughter, and then I save the E's for my son. We have way more E's in my area than C's, so I ended up having to add a second letter for my daughter. And now every time we have pulled money, look at that. That is gross. Every time we have pulled money, or I've pulled cash, or so obviously I get their, oh, words are hard. I get their letter bucks by doing change. Obviously, when I use cash and I get change, I will, hold on. Okay, let me not try and multitask. If I use cash and get any dollars as change, I will, I obviously look and see if they have any of the letters. And then every pay period, I try and recycle my ones, and I will take out new ones. And then if I have any mixed in with those, they get given to my children. So this week we got 5 for my daughter and 5 for my son. It worked out really well. And let's see, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can put that back and take a 10. All right, she's almost done with her little tracker, up to 50. I pulled some money out as it goes, to put in the bank. My son obviously has a lot more than she did, and he's getting $5 more today as well. But E's are just way more prominent in my area. So I needed to make it a little bit more fair. This E is disgusting. But let's pull this. Oh, I don't have any more 10s, of course. But we'll put those ones away now and just put the 5 in. Yeah, so it's just a fun little way to save for my kids. And I know a lot of people do it, but actually, let's check my Halloween envelope. I feel like I have some money in Halloween. What do we have? 20, 30, no, 20, 30, 5, 6. So can't do anything with that. Okay. All right, so I will figure out what to do with these 20s. And the only issue is I would like to film those videos, my savings challenge videos today as well. But if I don't have the right amount of money, then I cannot do that. This is 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, $60, $160 in 20s that I don't want. And then some really gross 5s. But that's okay. I will figure it out. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me while we do our cash stuffing. We are all set up for this pay period. Hopefully we stay under budget. Just thank you for watching and being here and supporting me on this new journey. And please leave me a comment below, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.